Now, now I am going to demonstrate how to set up a parallel circuit as well as measure the amperage in the circuit. Remember, voltage stays constant in a parallel circuit, therefore you do not need to measure voltage. Remember, when we use an ammeter, we always must break the circuit. If you do not break the circuit, you will get values like 5 gigaamps. 5 gigaamps would kill you. You do not want that. Once again, I'm going to start out by placing my DC power. Then I'm going to place my ground. And I can put my resistors in there the same way I showed in my other video. If I drop down to basic, resistors, I can type in whatever value I want. Control R will rotate, so I can set these all up in parallel. Remember, I can type a letter to go ahead and get kilo and things like that. So I've got 3 resistors now. I'm going to go ahead and close out of this. I'm going to draw in my circuit. And then I'll talk about putting in the meters after this. I like to go to the last resistor first so that I can make all my parallel ladders here. If for any reason you do not do it this way and you cannot get it to draw a line, you can always double click and it starts a line for you. Very handy. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in 4 ammeters. That way I have one for each resistor as well as one for the total circuit. Once again, I click place source. I can go down here to indicators, and right there's my ammeters. Horizontal, horizontal reversed, vertical, and vertical reversed. I'm going to go ahead and use a vertical, and I'm going to go ahead and put one there, one here, and one out here. It's starting to get a little crowded, but you're going to get the idea. And I'm going to put one over here for my complete circuit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to break the circuit for each one of these. So I'm going to delete out those little bars that I previously had going to my resistors. And I'm going to come directly off my ammeter into my resistor. Now electricity has to flow through my ammeter to get to the resistor. I'm going to connect that there. It doesn't like it the other place. Connect that there. Once again, I have to break my circuit here. Now, if I brought this to the positive side of the battery, this would display negative. So I'm actually going to crisscross around. I could have also used my VR ammeter, which would be the reversed one. Looks a little confusing there, but you can see that it's still set up as a parallel circuit. Now, if I were to hit play, right there, based on all those values, I'll shut it off again. If we added all of these values together, it should add up to that same value. Looking at that, you go, how does that work? This is a decimal, and this is a whole number. Notice that that has an M after that. So that's 3 milliamps plus 10 milliamps plus 17 milliamps equals 30 milliamps. Usually we go ahead and convert this down to 5 volts. And I can change that just like that. If I hit play again, it's going to give me new values all in milliamps. Once again, you could add those up using Kirchhoff's law. Should add up to that total amperage.